He has made millions of dollars over the years suing vaccine makers, and he could profit off of lawsuits against Merck while in this job that regulates drug makers. He also denies that HIV causes AIDS. That is an established scientific fact. And he frequently compared COVID-19 public health measures to Hitler's Germany. In this role, he would be in charge of the response if there's another pandemic crisis. So there is just so much to talk about. It's really hard to predict how the hearing will play out, but it will definitely be interesting.
What is the case that his supporters are making for RFK Jr. in this role?
They portray him as a change maker who will direct scientific research towards the root causes of chronic diseases. He's talked a lot about the importance of healthy food and getting additives out of the food supply. I reached a White House spokesperson last week who told me Kennedy has met with more than 60 senators and he's prepared and excited for this process.
And I guess we should note here and there's been a Democrat who said, listen, I agree with Kennedy about this one thing here and there, but then there are efforts to block his confirmation because of all those other opinions you just mentioned. What's going on?
Yeah, so this is definitely a strange bedfellows situation. You have Protect Our Care, which is a left-leaning advocacy organization running ads targeting Republican senators, saying he's an anti-vaccine extremist. They point to an incident in Samoa, which is a Pacific island that Kennedy visited in 2019, just before a measles outbreak that killed 83 people. Thousands of doctors have been speaking out, saying infectious diseases like measles, also polio, meningitis, could make a comeback if the federal government stops supporting routine vaccinations. And then you have Kennedy detractors on the right as well.
Oh, that's interesting because so many people on the right have felt they need to support everything the president does. Who's resisting?
Well, former Vice President Mike Pence objects to the fact that Kennedy has been supportive of abortion rights. Now Kennedy says he'll go along with Trump's opposition to abortion rights, but Pence does not buy that. And his group, Advancing American Freedom, has been running its own ads against Kennedy. Also this week, two conservative media outlets, the New York Post and the Wall Street Journal, ran editorials against his confirmation.
I'm beginning to wonder, Selena, if just one confirmation hearing is going to be sufficient for all the questions that senators have.
Well, actually, he has two. So today is the hearing in the Senate Finance Committee, and tomorrow is the hearing in the Health Committee. The Finance Committee will actually vote on his nomination, and after that, it will be voted on by the full Senate.
Okay, Health Committee, Health, Education, Labor.
It's been 2 days since I've listened to this broadcast on the radio. This is on my way into work about 5, you can see on the time, 5 something in the morning. And I still feel the same way I do now as I did then. I feel like it's very one-sided, and I don't think it needs to be that way.